Christmas in July. It's here. 6 months till Christmas will fly right by. So grab your hook and yarn today. Let's celebrate Christmas in July. Hi friends, thank you for coming back and visiting with me today, and Merry Christmas! Christmas in July anyway, and full disclosure, I thought I would have, my Christmas gear on, at least some of my t-shirts, because I love Christmas and I have a lot of Christmas gear. It's all packed away. But I did find a green shirt, so we're going to go with it. I'm also going to apologize if you hear a lot of noise. I've tried filming this several times today. It's actually just a couple hours away from supper time. So it's a late start. But my family's home. They're chatting, they're talking. We're just going to have to put up with the ambient noise. Most of you understand and you don't seem to mind it. So it is what it is, right? So yes, we're kicking off Christmas in July with today's video. I'm so excited. I love Christmas. My hope is to get a lot of things done for Etsy and for myself, or maybe even get a little bit of a jump start on some gifts. We're kind of see where it goes. I do have a plan in my little journal here of what I'd like to get done. My most huge goal that I would love to accomplish the rest of this month is maybe get rid of one whole tote of Christmas yarn. I don't know if I can or not. I have two, and they're pretty significant. They're like 100 and I believe they're 125 liters. So they're pretty big. I'd love if I could get one of them completely gone. So can I do it? I don't know, but we're going to find out by the end of this month. That's for sure. It's going to be fun. You'll have to let me know in the comments what are your favorite things to do at Christmas time. Now, one of the things we're going to focus on today is Christmas stockings. I love making these. I made all of our stockings years ago, and then for a few Christmases ago, I made a stocking for all my nieces and nephews. I think I made one for my mother and father too, if I can remember, but my memory's horrible, so I might not be remembering that. But I love them. And one, you can wash them. So if, I don't know where you might store them, but if you store things that maybe you're a little unsure of, you can throw these in the wash. They last forever. Every time we put them out, when I hang them up, I remember when I was making them. And Grace actually has had two now, because I made one a few years ago, and of course her tastes have changed, so I made her another one a couple years ago. And yeah, I love making them. Now, the one I use is the one I get inspired by, because I don't follow this exactly, and I will link it down below. It's from Yarn Inspirations. It's actually Red Heart. Do you remember when Red Heart had their own website? I do. And that's where I got it from. And I have the original somewhere in my patterns. I just printed this one off real quick, because if I take time to look for it, I'll never get this video started today. So like I said, I will link it down below. It is 100% free. I do change up quite a bit of it, particularly the cuff and the heel and the foot. I kind of do my own thing, but it just helps me I haven't made any in over a year, so I just need to refresh myself real quick so I can bang these out. Now, I honestly don't know how long these take to make. I have never timed myself, so we're going to do that today. So it gives me a better idea of, I would like to open up custom orders for these, maybe starting in October, November. Now Lily's playing with the ball. So again, there's going to be some noise, friends. Yeah, I'd like to order up some custom orders, and I want to give myself an idea of how long it takes me to make one, so I don't take on too many and can't fulfill it, because that would be awful. So we're going to time it. We're going to see how long it takes us. I am going to be using my Premier Luster. This is in the color, I think it's Holly. Let me check. This is the Anti-Pilling Luster Light New Wash After Wash. It is a medium 4 Treetop, it's called. So I am going to be using Treetop. And before I start hauling out skeins of white that still have the labels and are brand new, I am going to go through these three here. They're all the same. They're just in different balls or cakes. And I think this is, wow, they're getting really loud out there. This is, it's either Starlight Sparkle from Mary Maxim, which I think that's what it is, or it's Red Heart White Sparkle. I can't remember what it's called, but we're going to go through those before. I couldn't fit them in my tote, so they were left out. So this is perfect. And yeah, I'm excited to try this green luster. I'm also going to be using 2 size hooks. I'm going to use my absolute new favorite, my Tulip size 5. I love this hook. I don't know if that came through in my review or not. I think it did. I love it. I have been using this for days now with splitty cotton yarn, and it has not been splitting the yarn. I'm like, where has this been all my life? We're also going to try today, remember the Clover Soft Touch? Well, my grips came. I will tell you, this was a little bit of a chore because these obviously are meant to go on the skinny metal hooks, or even, it might even have gone over a skinnier ergonomic hook. David drilled it out for me and it worked. So we have it on here. Now I am worried about it being it's a bit wide, but we're going to try it because I led the way this hook worked. I just did not like the handle. So we're going to try this before I try doing anything. Though I have had people down in the comments tell me the more you use this hook, the less slippery it gets. So that's good to know. Worst comes to worst, I can always wrap some clear tape around it too. That might work. I'm also going to be doing a few giveaways during the month of July for Christmas in July. And to win, it's going to be as usual. You're going to put a comment on the videos and I will do a random comment picker. Editing Lynn. As you can see, I'm editing this video and I realized I wasn't real clear about the contest. I don't feel anyway, because if I'm confused, I'm sure you all are. ADHD kicking me today, this week. It's just kicking me. Okay, the contest. The contest starts with this video and will continue until July 29th's video. On July 31st, I will announce the winners. I will draw the names with the random comment picker and I will announce the winners on that video. I will not contact you if you win. If you are a winner, I will put it in that video and you can reach out to me with my email, hookedandsteepedwithlynn@gmail.com, and then we will arrange you to get the prize. This helps keep down on the trolls. It helps keep down on the scams. I will never contact you. I will never ask you to pay for shipping. None of that. This is all paid for by me, and this is how we will do this to keep the trolls down. Comment as often as you can, because the more times you comment, the better chances you have of winning. So one of the things I'm going to be giving away is I have 2 sets of these. So there's going to be 2 winners for these. I have 2 complete sets of these gripper handles that you can put onto your hooks to make things a little bit more comfortable. I used to use these with the metal hooks before the ergonomic hooks started becoming more readily available and I found out more about them. So I have 2 sets of these. They're right here. So somebody's going to be, 2 people are going to be winning a complete set. And then the other thing I'm going to give away, I have 3 that I would like to give, 4. I have 4 that I will be giving away. And this is not a giveaway that is sponsored by YouTube in any way. This is all paid 100% by me. I just have to put that out there. My absolute favorite in the world, scissors. I love these scissors. David gave me, sometimes I swear my English is just atrocious. David gave me for Christmas in my stocking 2 years ago, 2 pairs of these, and I love them. They stay sharp forever. They're the perfect size for putting in your crochet bags if you're traveling. They're great to just have by. I love them, and it's the stork scissors. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. And they have this nice little, I'll be leaving this on here. I keep mine, and I put mine back on. If you all were here, or if you didn't see on Bucket List Homestead last year, we had a horrific accident with Lily impaling herself on my scissors that I honestly have not used since then. I just found them when I was doing my cleanup, and I actually got a little bit of a icky feeling in my stomach. Not as bad as I did, but I adore those scissors. They work great, so I hope to use them again. But anyway, I always keep my sharp, pointy ends now covered if they come with one. Lesson learned the hard way. So yeah, I'm going to be giving away 4 of these. So we could have 4 winners. So altogether, we could have 6 winners this month of July. I love giving things away, and what better time than Christmas in July. So this is going to be fun. Okay, enough yakking. Let's get to crocheting. So we start off with the bigger hook first. And we're going to start off with the actual stocking part. And we're going to test this and see if they work with this. I know they work with the skinny, hooks, so I feel good in giving them away. But let's see if they work with a hook that essentially already has a handle. My goodness, my yarn holder is possessed today. Okay. Boy, they're getting loud out there. I might have to ask them to keep it down to a dull roar. Okay, we want to get this. No, I don't want from the middle. I want from the side. I adore this yarn. This yarn is just, it's so nice to work with. It's so pretty. There's so many colors. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what we think of. Where do I have it coming from both sides? Nope. That's coming from the top. I'm going to shove that down into the middle. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get one done before I have to stop for supper, and then maybe one more this evening, and then we'll make some more tomorrow. And then the next video, we'll move on to the next thing on my list, making for Christmas. Okay, and to help me get even more into the spirit, I have put up a screensaver on my TV here of a Christmas backdrop. There is music playing. I've muted it just so I don't get copyrighted, but yeah, this should really help me get into the spirit of things.
Da 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 da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday.
Okay, I had to stop timing myself because life is lifing, friends. Too many distractions, too many getting pulled away, and not just from my two-legged family. My four-legged family was very, very needy, so I had to give her some attention, and there she goes. So yeah, I'll try and time myself maybe tomorrow when there's a little less distractions. But I also wanted to come on and tell you, this is making this work so much easier. This is the best hack. I was worried it was going to be too wide, but it's not. I think because it's so soft, that's why. I did put the size on it. I need to do it in marker because I may know the sizes today, and I may even remember tomorrow, but I won't remember in coming weeks what size it was, and the size is on the handle, so it's not on the metal part of the crochet hook. It's working great. So several of you said you also did not like this handle on the Clover Soft Touch. This I highly recommend. You may win a set of them, but just in case, I will also link them down below from Amazon where I got them. I love them. They're working great. So we are just about ready. We're going to be getting ready to add the white part soon. And I forgot because, you know, I'm like, I got to get this video going. I got to get this video going. I forgot that I was going to do a completely different stitch. I wanted to try the Suzette stitch out on these. So my next one I'm going to make completely different. But I guess it's not bad to do the one that I know by heart, pretty much, once I just refreshed my memory. You know, to kind of help get the old muscle memory back and settle into the Christmas in July. So, okay, we are going to measure this. So you go until this is 10 inches wide. You can go longer. I've made these much bigger. I've used bulky yarn, which we will be. My plan is to make several of these over the next couple of days in different yarns, all kinds of yarns. I also wanted to let you all know, typically my upload schedule is I put a video out Tuesday, I go live Wednesday, I put a video out Thursday, and I put a video out Saturday. Because I'm starting this later in the week than I normally do, and I did put a video out Tuesday, I did an off the hook that you would have saw this week. And time, you know, and editing takes time, uploading takes time. I think I'm going to be changing. I don't know if I'm going to keep it this way, and it's probably not the best thing for my channel. And do it? Yes, my microphone is on, making sure. It's probably not the best thing because YouTube doesn't like when you mess with that because then they punish you with the algorithm. But I'm thinking I might need to for the next little bit. I might change my schedule to Sundays, Wednesdays, still putting a video out even on Wednesday, even though I go live in the morning. I'll have a video come out in the evening. And then Friday. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So Sunday, Wednesdays, and Friday is what I'm thinking about doing, at least for this month, or maybe just this week. And I might be back to my regularly scheduled programming next week. My husband's back to work next week too, so that will make it a little bit easier. I'm all off, with him home and us getting things done, and things are getting done. There may be, oh no, I'm not even at, okay. Did I have that on the wrong one earlier? Because I'm not even on 9 inches yet. I still got to do at least probably 4 more rows. We don't know if we're moving this year. We've been talking a lot. The housing market, as you all know, is not great right now. And we really want to make sure we get what we need for this house in order to have a much lower mortgage. We'd love to be mortgage free. We don't think that's going to happen, but we'll probably have a very small mortgage. And we haven't found anything yet. Nothing. We have been looking. I'm telling you, if I look at any more houses online, I am going to scream. Nothing has made us say, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we got to go. Let's go look at this right now. Let's go put an offer. Let's go check it out. We have yet to find anything like that. So we don't want to put the house up for sale and it sell, which would be great. And then we're scrambling in 30 days or 60 days to find something. And we don't want to have to take something because we have no other choice. Renting is not an option for us for many reasons. One, we're not paying somebody else's mortgage. We might as well stay here and pay down more of this mortgage. Two, mortgage or rent rates are astronomical, like insane. And we honestly, I just don't think we could, on top of heat, lights, all those other things that go with that. And 3, we don't want to move twice. Once we're done, we're done. I dropped my hook. So I don't know. We were talking about how maybe we go ahead and just take through this winter and put it up for sale in the spring. Our mortgage is up for renewal actually in April. So that would actually be good timing to put it up for sale after Christmas. And it gives us a lot more time to finish these last few things and maybe a few extra things that we weren't sure we were going to be able to do, like put new countertops in the kitchen. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I said to David, everything we put down in storage, we're going to have to take all the winter clothes out, put the summer clothes down. But we're not we're not going to worry. We're happy we have the storage locker, quite frankly, because it just helps get a lot of the clutter out of here. And it's going to help me realize, what do we really need to keep? What are we not using? So we need to go down there and take a day and rearrange all that so we can get the things that we'll need to be taking in and out over the next couple of months, a little bit easier to get at. But yeah. Boy, a lot of roller coaster ride. So, and did I tell you all that Aiden is taking a course to get certified to be a forklift driver? He has seen a lot of job postings for that, and at least here in Ontario, you really need to have that certification. So he's pretty excited. He takes that next week. So well wishes and prayers are appreciated. And please, please pray that he can get a job with it, because he's really, I feel like he might have all of his eggs in one basket. Like, he really thinks, once I have this, Mom, I can apply for these jobs and, and hopefully get a better job with more hours and make more money and really save up. And that's another reason we're thinking about staying a little longer, so he can get that under his belt, have a good little nest egg, and take his, knowledge and his experience with him to New Brunswick. So we are not by any means, we kind of rushed it. We knew we had a 3-year and a 5-year plan for moving. And we've rushed this. It's only been 2 years since we said that. So I told David, I said, we should be sticking with the 3-year plan. I said, I think we got a little too emotional being down there last summer for my dad's funeral service and seeing family. And then, I think we just got we were making the decisions more from emotion than our heads. And we originally said we had a 3-year and a 5-year. And we were hoping to do the 3-year, which we still can. 3-year would be moving next year. So yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. We've also decided that if we are not selling this year and we don't see anything, we might go and visit family for the holidays this year. Again, that will depend on whether Aiden has a job that's going to allow him. It's about a 10-hour drive to our families. So if we could leave like on the 23rd and stay through to like the 27th and come back, that would be fine. Like, we wouldn't mind doing that. We can see everyone for the holidays, have a good couple of days, and then head back. Even the 28th, depending on whether Aiden can. If Aiden can't, then we'll stay here through Christmas because I am not leaving my baby home alone for Christmas. We'll stay through Christmas and then maybe take off the day after Christmas. He'll stay here and work, and we will travel with Grace and Lily to visit. Um, yeah, so I think that might be the plan, and I gotta tell you, it just feels right. I'm a firm believer, and God talks to us if we just have to listen. And I've been doing a lot of praying over this, a lot of praying, and I feel like maybe this might be the right decision. So yeah, and it certainly takes a lot of the pressure off of. We gotta, we can enjoy life a little bit more. Like, David's been on leave for the last almost 2 weeks, and we have had no fun because everything's been work, work, work. Got to get this done. And we have a big dumpster coming Friday, so we can get all the outdoor garbage and like all the renovation garbage and all that taken away. The only sad thing is it means another whole year without chickens. So it's okay. I'll just keep dreaming about the kind I want to get and make plans for hatching out some fertilized eggs and things like that. And we want to clean up the chicken coop area and everything too this summer. So we're not going to do all that just to get chickens again. So, ooh, that's a lot of chatting, but I've been, bringing you all along with our whole selling our house saga. I think I have to take this off. We're getting a little bit messy, so I think I'm just going to put this down in my basket and we'll pull the yarn from there. Oh my, I didn't finish it last night. I got 98% of it done. Lifing. Life is lifing here. I had to do a little bit of gardening, and we had supper, and then the kids, I call them kids because they're always going to be my babies, and my husband, they all came out here, and we just sat and talked for over an hour about everything and anything. And whenever my family, especially the kids, whenever the kids want to come and sit and talk to mom and dad for that long about stuff, I'm going to listen, right? You're going to take advantage of it because, they're 22, almost 23 and 19. So yeah, so we just had a nice evening. I'm going live later today. It's early. I did get up. I did finish the first one. So there it is. I love this Premier Luster yarn. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is lovely to work with. It feels amazing. So nice. And I'm doing something different. I usually crochet a hanger, but I thought this year, and I really like the look of having the wooden circle. So I have 4, I think, that I made that I was going to remember. If you're new here, I was signing up for a Christmas craft show last year, and Anticipation had made a few things, and it became quickly something I did not want to be associated with. Very clicky, very ridiculous. So I have, I think, 4 stockings I had made for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the wooden ring to all of them because I really like it. So now that I have reminded myself about the stocking, how to make them, I'm going to try my own thing today. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to work on it for a little bit before I have to go live. And then I will have my live, and then we'll get back to it this afternoon. And I still have a little bit of white left. I have 3 more of this. I haven't even touched. I have the luster in white, but I'm not going to touch it. And I have other white sparkly yarn. I have so much white sparkly yarn, but I have plans to do snowman things too. So we might be using it for that. I also have this like baby blue. This is one I did a sample on for a video a while back. I'm thinking for baby boy first Christmas, and then I have this gorgeous pink for baby girl's first Christmas. So I think I'm going to make up some of them. But I think for my next one, I'm going to haul out an oldie but goodie and Premiere. We are all begging you. Please bring back the puzzle shimmer, or at least something just as good. Our puzzle shimmer. I have, I'm so glad I bought this when I did. I have a few of these red. I have quite a few of the crossword, the neutral shade that I bought. And then my new yarny friend, Catherine, sent me in that surprise box of yarn that you all saw. I also have this in a blue and a green. So I was shocked when I was going through all my yarn. I found so much of it. I should apologize too. I haven't done makeup or anything this morning. Just kind of took my shower. My hair's not exactly done, but if I wait until I look absolutely perfect, which I'm never going to look perfect, but if I waited to do all that, I never would film. So anyway, we're going to start off with this. I'm going to have to get a bigger hook. I might try to stick with 5.5. This is a bulky. It's recommended for a 6. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to be doing a closed stitch. So in this stocking, it was just double crochets and singles, and then I just do my own half double crochet cuff. I kind of am thinking about doing maybe the Suzette stitch on this one. I also have to stop to have breakfast. I have to go make that. My husband's getting part of it ready. Looks like a berry. Yeah, we're going to practice a little bit. Because this is bulky, it will be a bigger stocking too, which I personally like. So you can actually get the stocking stuffers in it. The ones I made, David and I, it was bulky yarn. Okay, I think 5.5 is going to work. And I can't remember if I told you or not, and I haven't looked at the footage from recording yesterday. It's okay. This is working out great. Absolutely 100% recommend these. So, okay. I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to fool around with it, and we'll come back and check on it. Actually, I'm going to go eat breakfast. And then I have a little bit of time before I go live, and then we'll work on it some more today. Gosh, I love this yarn. I absolutely love Puzzle Shimmer. Absolutely love it. It was one of my favorite yarns. Oh my goodness. I know. I'm wondering if I have enough of the green to do a tree skirt, or it might all end up being stockings. I know I have enough of the crossword to do a tree skirt, but I'm wondering if I have enough of the green to do a tree skirt. Maybe if I mix it with some of the red too. Something to think about. Okay, I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then we'll come back and work on this a bit before I go live. Okay, live went really, really well. It's always so much fun when Linda's on there. I had a lot of people in the live, probably the most I've ever had. So the live community is just growing. So every Wednesday, almost every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, I start. Come on over and we have a good time. Next week, I'm actually going to be on Linda's live. Wednesday at 11 a.m. and I will share the link to her channel down below. Come on over and talk with us there. We'd love to have you. So Linda hasn't gone live for a while, and she's a little rusty, so she's trying to get back into it because, yeah, for the thing that's happening in August, there's some more hints. She needs to get some practice in. I managed to get a few rows done, and I love the stitch with this. How pretty. That is so, so pretty. So I'm just going to keep going. We've decided we're going to go out to dinner tonight, to one of the takeouts that we like, sit down by the water, and yeah, go have a little fun. It's beautiful out. It's actually quite hot. We just got back from running our errands, and yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Because I said we haven't had a whole lot of fun while David's been on leave. I'd love to get this one done and one more in this video. So we have 3. We're probably going to come back to stockings this month, honestly, because I have so many more I want to make. I also was talking to live, and people brought up having a crochet along, and I have been thinking about it. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do, and Linda had said, oh, she'd love to have a hat. And I said, well, I've had a lot of people ask me to show them how to make my pumpkin hats, and I could totally make that a crochet along. It'd be a good one to start, being my first hosting, and I could just do that in 3 parts. It wouldn't be a very long one, and it might work. So I think look for that in September. I think we'll be doing one, and if it goes well, I will plan for a bigger one, maybe after the holidays. It might be a good way, like after Christmas, I'm thinking in January, to do a bigger one. But yeah, I've decided, I've been trying to think of something to do, and I've been wanting to do one, so I think we'll do that. Okay, let's see if we can finish this before we leave for supper. I mean, we're not leaving for a couple hours. So I have a couple hours where I can just spend crocheting. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get this one done. You just ever have one of those days? My ADHD is raging for the last couple of days. I know part of it is because I'm not sleeping well again, insomnia. And I am just like, squirrel, 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 squirrel. I am so distracted by everything. I was really hoping to get this before we stop. I wanted to be able to have it finished and then go to supper. But everyone's getting hungry, and it's a 20-minute drive to where we're going. So I'm going to stop, but I am going to show you. I absolutely love how this is turning out. Now, I don't have any white shimmer. I don't even know if they made it. I'm pretty sure they did. And I wanted to use the same weight. So I'm just using white. It's Serenity. Where is it? Yes. Serenity Chunky from Premier. They're both a 5 weight, but I got to tell you, this Serenity Chunky is more like a 6. She's thick. She is thick. I think it's going to be okay. I can relax it a little bit, but once it's all sewn together, like I still have to sew all this up. But we got the heel done. I'm working on the foot, and then we'll do the toe. And then I want to make one more. I was hoping to get to the pink or blue shimmer, pink and blue luster. But because of the way my brain works, only getting one of them done in this video would bug me. So I think I'm going to go to a tweedy one next. And the bulky ones certainly work up quicker, much faster. So we'll finish this when we come back and hopefully get one more done this evening. We'll see. I am really tired. We might just get 3 done in this video. And if I only get halfway through the last one, we'll finish it up in the next Christmas in July video and then we'll move on to the next items we're going to make. But I love this puzzle shimmer. It is so soft. So soft. And I mean, luster is got a shimmer, but it's not the bulky. I don't think there's a bulky shimmer anymore. And they were the only ones who made a bulky shimmery yarn, I think. Everything else I have is a 4. I'm looking at my buckets. That's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4. That might even be a 3. Yeah, it's a shame. But is that stitch not gorgeous? Isn't that pretty? I'm really happy with it. So, okay. We're going to go to supper. We'll come back. We'll wrap this one up. We'll start the next one and see if we can finish it. ADHD. Some days it just stinks. We'll see in a bit. Okay. Staying up late last night was not an option, but I finished one today. So this is the one I finished. I love tweed yarns. They are one of my favorites to work with. Truly, I love tweeds. So we've got one tweed one. I thought I had some white tweed. I can't find it. It might be up in the storage locker. But I think I like just the plain white that I used. I just used a big twist just because that was the first white I grabbed. So it's not my favorite. I find it a little thin for a 4, quite frankly. But I have quite a couple balls of it. But okay, so there's our tweed. Then, of course, our puzzle shimmer, which is probably my favorite. And then the green luster anti-pilling from Premier. So, okay, We have got Christmas in July off to a great start, I think. I have so many things planned this month. We are going to have so much fun. And of course, the few giveaways I'm giving away. So don't forget about them. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching me on your mobile device, hello, don't forget to hit that hype button. It greatly helps my channel grow and I very much appreciate it. Until then, friends, we will see you in the next one. Bye.